Today's my presentation is a practical oriented explanation, complete practical oriented explanation based on the artificial intelligence technology. So I am Dr. Srinivas and I was awarded as a best scientist and best researcher, best engineer, best presentation and best academician in my technical journey. I received a lifetime technical achievement award and also appreciated as outstanding leadership award. Okay, so outstanding leadership award. So in the topmost organizations, of course, so located at Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and also at various places. So and I presented very technology related things, okay, technical related things. So I have lakhs of technical fans, so they are working under my guidance at various places, okay. So with various domains, I am working on various domains, but in this session my main objective is to present a practical oriented points based on the artificial intelligence technology, okay. The presentation style with a lot of interest, to create an interest, okay, to create an interest. So is my main objective actually, okay. Daily I am spending more time on the technology update with an extensive literature survey, standard textbooks, and also in association with scientists and industrial experts. And my short-term goal is to make a full grip on the artificial intelligence concepts. So and after that I want to publish one paper research based on the artificial intelligence, and then I want to go for the patent also, of course. After so many requests of my alumni, now they are entrepreneurs and CEOs and the acting as a project leaders, as well as the working at so many MNC companies at abroad also, of course. So with their request I am presenting and concepts in this session actually, okay. Before any presentation or class I am preparing 8 hours, okay, for one class, to build a practical oriented knowledge for my scholars, technical teams, technical students, etc. Acting as a resource person for all the topmost organizations with good appreciation, of course, God's grace it is. So now in this presentation, module by module I will present, okay. Module by module, only the practical oriented knowledge I will share, okay, because I will give importance to enhance the practical oriented skills, of course, okay. In module 1, in interesting manner I am telling, so coming into the industrial current trends, okay, the Microsoft or Google, that are their topmost MNC companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, etc. So many companies are looking about the artificial intelligence technology updation, okay. There is a greatness of AI technology, of course, okay. So the next most important one is the second module. I will go ahead for in a module to module, of course, okay. So if my main objective is to build a practical knowledge to audience, of course. So generally I am getting 100% responses and feedbacks, okay, God's grace, from all my audience, okay. So that's why the reason organization enhancing the organization name and fame is also very important for me. That's why in administration wise, research wise, in academic wise, with more and more efforts, okay. So with more and more efforts, definitely I will give importance for the practical oriented things, of course, and innovative things, to build innovative things. The second most important interesting module 2 is today the lagging things in most of the people because of the work concerns and etc. So eating habits and how much water intake they have to take, this is the lagging things. Why I am telling this is related to artificial intelligence, of course. If we have to incorporate artificial intelligence, because all human body functions are not same. Human body is also one system, okay. It is a very good example of artificial agent, of course, It is a very good example of artificial intelligence agent. Eyes, ears are the acting as a sensors. The moving things such as legs, hands, they will act as an actuators. That means research on the sensors and actuators are very important in the artificial intelligence. The research on the sensors and actuators, they are very important actually, because the artificial intelligence agent will sense the information from the environment. Okay, so this is an interesting topic I am presenting. Drinking, how much drinking water, how much intake water per a person, because all human body systems are not same. The immunity varies from one human body to other human body. Okay, some people will affect very quickly about the diseases. Some people has a more immunity. The immunity levels are different, as well as hemoglobin levels are different. So this discussion I made with medical experts. Recently, with my project students, I am all recently 100% of students are registered. So I think in my organizations generally, I'm as a in the central level, I guided most of the, still I am guiding. So more students actually, more than 12,000 students of course. So in the right path to do a better work, because the today the most important thing is skills. First of all, we should know what is the interest of a particular technical student. Based on that, we have to build the skills. That's the main objective today. It requires for that also to build the skills of for the technical students. Also, I am doing the lot of hard work. That's why so many people at various organizations, at various places, they are in touch with me to solve the more interesting things. Recently, with the help of medical experts, we done innovative work based on the artificial intelligence, deep learning methods, okay, to identify the heart disease, coronary heart disease particularly, and also glaucoma of the eye disease also. Okay, likewise we are doing in the innovative way the projects also, and one batch we taken the parameters of the Wi-Fi signals. Okay, we done some innovative work like that. Okay, so I am guiding like that. Coming into this module 2, once again I am repeating, for human body to human body, the levels are different. So eating habits. Okay, so if the eating habits are very bad means, so if we suppose the most of people today, because of work pressures and tensions and works and etc., they are skipping the breakfast, the disease will dominate. Okay, the disease will be dominant and the brain will be affected. Okay, and also the organisms also will be affected. Okay, so that means the eating habits, a particular structure eating habits are very important. The interesting thing is artificial intelligence will give a picture to a particular human body, to a human. This is one project of course, about the eating habit schedule. Okay, so to get a good health without getting any diseases of course, and how much intake water is required for a human body. Some people are unnecessarily taking the water, and also some people are taking very less water. These things are given by the artificial intelligence technology itself about the drinking water, and how much sleeping time is required for a particular person. Okay, that also the artificial intelligence will take care, because it is an intelligent system just like as human being actually. Okay, so the minimum sleeping time as per medical experts for any human body system generally it requires 8 hours. If we do less than 8 hours means the problems in the heart will be started into the picture slowly. Okay, sometimes it is not identified with medical diagnosis also. That's a problem. Okay, an interesting thing is the sleeping time also will give, and also exercises also. You should, some people it's not good to see that we saw the so many practical examples that more exercises are not good for the some particular human body system. So that's why the reason that exercise, how much it is required, how much hours is suitable for that particular human body. Okay, that will be given by the A tools. Okay, artificial intelligence tools. Of course, this is an innovative work. Okay, this is an innovative work. The next module 3 Module 3 of interesting thing is an English partner. Okay, that means one robot, name of that robot is Sandy robot. It is developed by University of Cambridge. What it will do? It will tell about our speaking skills. If you want to communicate with that robot, it will assign a rankings. Yeah, that means your speaking skills are low, very low, or poor, okay, or okay, good, okay, excellent. It will give the grades also, of course. Okay, then how much it is useful for the learners? Please try to understand, because today any company is looking about the skills and speaking skills, of course. Okay, the speak and learn, that software name is Speak and Learn, developed by the Cambridge University. Okay, the robot will communicate with you. Okay, first robot will ask your name based on your style of telling the English pronunciation, okay, and way of presentation. Then the Barclays my presentation style is well appreciated by the almost all the lakhs of people, of course, at various organizations. Okay, they are very interested to solve the problem, to do the problem solving skills, because I will give the importance for the perfect teaching learning process. The perfect implementation of teaching learning process is not a simple thing. Okay, it's required for to build a skills to a knowledge to the technical student. Okay, to create an interest also. A perfect teaching learning skills is the first step. The next step is the problem solving skills. A knowledge of the mathematics and science is very important for an engineering. That is very important, of course. Okay, so the problem solving skills to build, and then the thinking capabilities, even 1% also. Suppose if you give any assignment to the student has to think logically for that assignment, not copy paste. Okay, you should do some sort of innovation, some sort of innovative work. Okay, that's what I will implement those things practically. That's why I am doing this much of hard work. Okay, to build the skills. Okay, that's why the reason. And some of my presentations is appreciated by the senior most scientists and industrial experts also, of course, because daily I am in technical discussion to update technical knowledge. Okay, so then only the teaching learning process is possible, not with referring the standard textbooks or otherwise references, or going into the syllabus. That is completely different actually. To impart some sort of technical skills, okay, a lot of hard work is required, because I am doing, that's why I know that how much effort is required. Okay, that is very important. A robot, I was communicated with that robot actually. It will ask the name, it will ask some questions based on our speaking skills, based on our way of giving the answer, it will give the ranks. How interesting it is. It is based on artificial intelligence technology. Next, the module 4. The module 4 is, I want to discuss about that the types of artificial intelligence. There are so many meanings. I am telling practically the narrow artificial intelligence. The first one is a narrow artificial intelligence, or we can call weak artificial intelligence. The other name is weak artificial intelligence. Okay, so that is there today actually. Today we are the technology only there actually. Okay, so that means while you are speaking about the self-driving cars, or take the practical example of Google Assistant, Alexa, or take the example of Siri. Okay, so these are all based upon the weak artificial intelligence only. Even a robot is designed. Okay, so at the Sophia robot, that is also based on the weak artificial intelligence. That is the other name for that one is narrow artificial intelligence, of course. Okay, so the next type of artificial intelligence is called as strong artificial intelligence. The other name for this one is general artificial intelligence. Okay, that is today the technology is not implemented. The research is under progress, of course. What it will do? So it will process. It is a machine if you give any work, maybe the construction work or other sort of work, it will perform that work blindly. It doesn't have any intelligent levels. It doesn't have any intelligence levels or thinking power. There is no thinking power. In case of general artificial intelligence, and also other name is strong artificial intelligence also. The thinking power is there in the third category of artificial intelligence, that is called as super artificial intelligence. Super in the case of super artificial intelligence, the logical thinking power is there. Okay, it requires a lot of time. The scientists' rough estimation is it will come in the year of maybe approximately at 2040. Okay, we cannot, there is positive things are there, negative things are there if you implement the super intelligence, because the machine will think more than human beings. Machine will take own decision capabilities. Okay, it will take own decisions. That is also a biggest minus things also there on the technology. Positive, if you utilize positively, it is the okay. Okay, so that is the super artificial intelligence. Okay, this is a practical oriented thing I am telling. Okay, this is module 4. The last module of this today's presentation is about the disease detection using the artificial intelligence. Okay, one of the most dangerous disease in entire the world is cold. Okay, there are so many diseases, unknown diseases also for the medical experts or scientists. Still the invention is cold is also one of the dangerous disease in entire the world. Okay, there is no medicine. It is a viral infection. For viral infections there is no medicines, of course, in entire the world. So what it will do, it will affect the microorganisms. Okay, after so much of extensive discussion with the medical experts and scientists, I am sharing the practical knowledge. Okay, so it is very difficult. Developing the skills is the main objective. Building the practical knowledge is more important. That's why I am working. Okay, for my technical teams or technical students or maybe for the scholars. Okay, to build a knowledge, to do some innovation, it should be recognized by the experts. That for that only I am doing more work, even up to early morning actually. So coming into this cold, how much why I am calling it is a dangerous disease is when cold is at nose. Okay, if there is no proper medication or proper observation from the medical experts, automatically it affects the throat. Okay, it affects the throat. That is the level 2. The level 1 is affecting the nose, that viral infection such as cold. So today we observed in the world and entire the university, there's so many universe, of course, there's so many people are affected with a cold actually. Okay, if we neglect with proper medications and the proper medical experts suggestions, it will go to the throat, of course. That is a level 2 I am telling. The level 3 is it affects any one of the lung. Okay, still it is neglected under the not proper care, and also for that, of course it depends on the human body. The human body is very weak, or weak condition means okay, so that because there is even our diagnosis tests also we should be very careful that today technology I am telling that so they will not examine properly actually some sort of diseases, of course. By using, why I am telling this example is by using artificial intelligence it is possible to put a more accuracy on the medical diagnosis also. So it will affect one lung. Still the particular person is not taking any care means it affects the second lung. Okay, the next stage is it will totally affects the lung means the breathing problems will occur. Okay, there is a complication state, a critical stage, of course. Okay, there is no solution or medications or other things for the critical care. Again the medical examinations, and they will take a decision, of course, based on the tests and etc. But artificial intelligence will do some sort of assistance on this medical diagnosis process. Okay, so and one more important thing is I am sharing practical oriented knowledge after so many of discussing with medical experts that cancer is not a new I think a new disease. It came from the cold only. Okay, it's a cause for the cold viral infection only. So that's why the reason the taking about the proper food and proper medications, proper medical care is very important. But coming into that in future, I am telling by using the artificial intelligence technology, it is possible to detect the disease. That's why I told one of this example in the practical oriented way. Thank you all. Thank you so much.